Hi, welcome to Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. This is episode 39 of my continuing vlog series of getting my name out there, name recognition, lending a voice to the characters in my book. So, episode 39. Actually, this should be episode 40, but like the last time I skipped an episode, it was because I was traveling. This time it was daughter number one who presented us with our seventh grandson. Yay, seven healthy grandsons. For me, this is, we don't have boys in our family all that often. And I have a son and three girls. My mother has one son and three girls. My grandmother had a son and a daughter. We have lots of girls. We always have girls. So for me, three kids and no granddaughter. My husband just shakes his head at me. Oh, stop. My son, he says he's got to watch my feminist views. One of the things he says that jokingly because his wife is exactly what you would expect from our daughters for this generation. My generation, people born in the 60s and 70s. We are, all of us, male and female, are feminists. When they say, "Oh, I don't have that title, I'm not a feminist." Yeah, you are. If you think you should have equal rights, equal pay for equal job, everything should be equal to, despite the new word, despite what you have as your reproductive organs, then you are a feminist. Our children, my kids born in the 80s and onward, they don't know any other way than to say we want equal rights, equal pay for equal work, and they are born feminists without requiring the label of feminist. So I think we as a generation, my generation, our generation, people born in the 60s and 70s, we should be proud that our legacy of fighting gender inequality is mainstream. We are now fighting to get more equality in this country. Other countries I've been to, they have it. Seriously, all the other cultures that are older. And that may be a problem in our country. Why we have such gender inequality is because of the fact that they've had a lot longer to get this shit together. Eh. So inside the scary mind, our daughter, she had textbook labor, textbook pregnancy, textbook labor. So it was wonderful. It really is. Women don't understand it, or hold on, back this train out. Men don't understand that women like to have a good labor story. We like to be able to share the drama that was for that day. Men don't understand, women get it. So we're at she had a great labor. Mom and baby are doing great. She delivered a 9-pound baby. Oh my God. Her first child was 8 pounds and change. 9 pounds. Nobody saw that coming. Even I was like, holy macaroni and cheese. So we're in the hospital and the photographer comes around. Now, for my daughter Sam, it's photographist. When she was 10, 11 years old, she wanted to be a photographist. No, it's photographer. No, it's a photographist. For some reason, doing this very Italian gesture, made it a word. So now that's a family joke, photographist. I digress. And if you're a fan of these videos or you watch these videos, you know I digress often. So the photographer is coming around in the hospital and she has her phone obviously, but it has an app on it for white noise. And my grandson, he responded to the sound of a purring cat. Well, me being the great grandmom that I am, I downloaded that app and so we were playing it and get home a couple days later to stay at the daughter's house, help her out for a week. My other grandson, Warren, the oldest, he's going through my phone and we put the app on so he can hear the cat purr. And he goes through all the other apps and he stops at, you had the cat purr, you have rain shower, you had thunderstorm, blah, 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 all these other white noise apps. And so he liked the thunderstorm for a couple seconds. as much as a 5-year-old can pay attention to apps. So fast forward a couple hours later, we are on our way to the one of the kid museums, and he says, "Gam Gam, can you put on the Thunder song?" Now, I'm sure. Yeah, I thought it was weird. Yeah, he's sitting in the back seat asking for this. I pull up the app, put it on the speakers, and I push over to the thunderstorm. And I'm listening. I'm surprised that he wants to hear thunderstorms. Okay, so about a minute or so later, I look in the back, and he's clutched over his apple juice cup. The look of sheer terror on his face. I said, "Are you scared of the sound?" And he said, "Yeah." I hit stop, and I'm like, "What the heck? You asked for it." Okay, so we go on and we start talking about animals outside, blah, blah, blah. Anything to distract him, like you do with a 5-year-old. Later on, after we get back on our way back, we're listening to Luke Bryan. Now, I love country pop. Luke Bryan, Sheldon, God, my brain is blanking. Carrie Underwood. You know the ilk. So I'm his dad is very conservative. So the fact that, yeah, he likes Luke Bryan, I'm like, yeah, it's a commonality. So we're sitting there talking, me and his dad, we're sitting there talking about my grandson's choice of music. And my son-in-law, bless his heart, says, "Yeah, he's really into Thunder song by Imagine Dragons." I face palmed so hard. My grandson wanted the Thunder song by Imagine Dragons, not the sound effect of thunderstorms. So I had the good Grandma of the Year award as well as the most awful Grandma of the Year award in one afternoon. It was, oh my God. I am really containing myself because every time I tell that story to one of my other kids, I am rolling on the floor laughing. Seriously, I am hurting myself. You can see the tears if you look. I, yes, inside the scary mind. It is a scary place in the fact that I find my grandson's horrified look. At the time, it wasn't amusing. At the time, I was, "Oh my God, what is the matter, Warren? I'm so sorry." Afterward, I'm laughing about it. So, episode 39. It's hard to believe I've been doing it this long. Okay, episode 40. So, anyhow, working on the book has not been doing it this week. We have had, no lie, no exaggeration, North Carolina, 8 days straight of rain. We had 3 hours in there where we had blue skies and the temperature soared up into the 60s, and then it crashed down again into this rain pocket. Everybody else in the country is getting snow. We're getting rain. We are now the new Seattle. Thankfully, it is changing. But that really, I did not realize how much I needed sunshine and sunlight to come out of hibernation. The trees are blooming. The daffodils, all the spring flowers are up. My fish are out. They came out of hibernation, and this doldrum of weather is making it very hard to write. So, anyhow, this is episode 39, and it's in the can. If you like my babble, if you were amused by it, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. This new talking thing, I really got to stop it. If you are just shaking your head, say, "How the hell did this crazy and she's annoying me?" Hit the thumbs down, make a comment, ask a question, and Google me. Google one of my books. Yes, I will have this. My goal is to have I Will Not Be Your Victim out before the end of the year. I will make that goal, even if I have to stay up all night for the next 6 years. Well, we know I won't, but we know I'll make my goal. Thanks for joining me on. This has been Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. Share my video, help a sister out, and I will be babbling at this camera again next week. Bye, y'all.